That's why we gave you instructions on our vlog. And what do? I messed up.
See, you have to use it properly, and then you could say it like this with the to pinch. So how does it look now?
To pinch? The to pinch?
O, diba? Dito kami sa aming likod bahay. Sina-check namin kung naputol na ba talaga yung tree doon sa taas ng puno na yon. Pero kasing puno doon, guys, sa taas niyang puno na yan.
Our big tree is gone.
So, yun.
Work on this one.
Kasi, guys, nangayayat siya. Before ako dumating, andito na yan eh. Pero napakalaki niyan before. Ngayon tingnan nyo, ang payat-payat na niya.
It's got new buds now.
Yeah.
Look, it's trying.
Where?
Right there. Look.
Yeah.
It's trying now.
Yeah. Ang payat-payat na niya. So,
whereas before, it didn't have a chance.
we asked our neighbor if they can...
Actually, our neighbor asked the neighbor. You just have to think about it.
we asked
Our
our
one neighbor on one
if
side
they
asked the neighbor on the other side if they couldn't cut the tree down.
Yeah, they did. They did. So, ayan na siya. Maano na
You're
siya.
confused.
Masyado na siyang maganda
Why
ngayon,
aren't you
di ba?
confused?
At tapos, guys, yung pinag-cut niya, ayun siya, oh. Kita niyo ba yun? Ayun na siya. Yun na yung mga pinag-cut niya. Ayan.
The nest is over there.
There. At saka at the same time, guys, kasi we always compare this one dun sa isang tree na
Never compare things.
tinayo lang namin. Bago lang to eh. Pero dahil ito, ako yung tanim nito. Tingnan nyo. Ngayon matangkad na siya. Ayan oh. Ayan. Matangkad na siya. Nung tinanim ko yan, guys, ganyan lang siya kaliit. Ganyan lang siya kaliit. Ayun, tingnan mo oh. Matangkad pa sa akin. Ganyan na siya. So hopefully...
Here's the best part. This tree here was literally this high.
Yeah, I told them
This
about
high.
that. And aside from that, these three
And
guys...
all I did was move from point A to point B and add water.
Yeah, I think ganito lang siya kaliit. Ganito lang siya kaliit, guys, nung tinanim ko.
It's taller than me now.
Ngayon, mas mataas sa amin. And this one, brand new siya compared dun sa other one. But this one grows so fast compared dun sa isa. So ngayon, since
Because it
pinutol
had
na,
water, it had sunlight. Now that's going to get sunlight.
yeah. So
Oy,
we
we're
hope
talking.
na maging ganito
You've
na
got
rin yung
birds all
isang
over
yun.
the place.
Kasi
They're talking to us. They're trying to talk to you.
we hope
See,
na,
there you go
we
again.
hope na yung isang yun na rin. Kasi nga, parang
You
nagko-compare
just want to
silang
be part
dalawa.
of the show, don't
And
you?
bakit yun, kauwi lang namin, guys, and we're trying to get fresh air from here kasi galing kami sa city from work. So, mainit na siya. So,
We do have a lot of work to do in the back.
yeah, mainit siya dun sa pinanggalingan namin, and here, medyo okay siya kasi tingnan nyo naman, guys, oh, ang daming puno. So, fresh air siya. And at the same time, just to let you know na...
We need a lot of fresh air in our lives.
And,
You do too, so don't think you don't need fresh air.
and just to let you know as well na start na when did they start having these new guidelines, guys? Meron na kasing bagong guidelines,
Oh.
guys, eh, na pag fully
Well,
vaccinated
maybe
ka
a
na.
week. Maybe a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Meron na kasing guidelines,
Week or
bagong
2
guidelines,
weeks.
guys, na pag vaccinated ka na, you don't have to wear mask outside. And even inside, right?
Inside too, yeah.
We're both vaccinated,
And
actually.
some of the stores in our store especially has allowed the workers the same responsibility.
So both
to-
workers and
workers
customers,
and customers, yeah.
good enough sa amin, hindi pa,
But
guys.
here's the tip off. Who knows who's vaccinated?
Yeah. So we don't know. So we don't want to take chances. Hindi mo alam kung sino yung vaccinated and who's not. So for us,
Now, don't get me wrong. I trust people. I'm not going to say I don't trust people. I trust people. But not with this thing.
Pero
No, the big C scares me.
dahil dyan, guys, pareho pa rin kami nagwe-wear ng mask. And at the same
It
time,
scares the birds.
at the same time, for us, just for protection, I
Yep.
think it's too early for, it's too early pa. So for us, this is our own opinion. If you are not,
It's our own peace of mind, and
yeah,
you
if you are,
have to live
if
with
you,
it.
if you think you are not, confident enough not to wear mask, don't, nobody can push you to,
If you don't
wear
like
it.
me wearing a mask,
but before that, guys, he used different masks before,
yes.
and he has some
And we're going to show you the
comparison
different
for that.
compares.
So watch
We're
out
going to show you the comparisons.
of those masks. So watch out for
Where did I
that,
get the word
guys.
compares from?
It makes me realize the difference of those. So
It'll make you realize,
panoorin nyo.
never mind me.
So here I am. As I said before, I'm wearing this cloth mask today. It's 8:30, started my shift. So we're going to see how it goes. As you can see, I've got a lot ahead of me, and we'll see how this lasts. I got a spare in the back, just to be on the safe side. So it's time for me to come home. It's a little noisy because of the fan, sorry. I've gone through 2 of these, and because I worked everything here, I sweated a little bit in my face. But the common complaint a lot of people that with these type masks, it seems that they sweat. And compared to this morning, I emptied out the cooler. I emptied out the cooler. So tomorrow's another day for testing. But this particular one has to be retired. I can get it. Okay, here we are again. This time I've got my other mask. One we're going to be trying today with the vents. We're going to see how this one works in the cooler and on the work floor. And we've got backup spare. Just in case. We don't want to go crazy. But in case this doesn't work out, we'll see what happens with this. And this is what we were talking about earlier. So let's go see how this is going to work. So, I had to go to my backup. This one lasted maybe less than half my shift. Full of sweat, including the vents. I should point out that it's a humid day outside, so that might be part of the reason. I would not recommend wearing this 8 hours straight, because you will really sweat. And they recommend not to wear a mask when it's wet. So I'm back to my backup. I have a couple of these left before I switch over to all cloth. So, and I regret saying that during yesterday's test, I called this a cloth, and it's not a cloth; it's a surgical mask. So we haven't gotten to the cloth ones yet. So here we are, back again. Have a fun-filled day. Mask test. This time I got a cloth mask. This is a cloth mask. I stole it from Rose. Actually, we've only got like 2 or 3 of them. So I didn't do this today. But this is day 3. We'll be testing this one today. Oops. Good luck. We'll get this going. Technical difficulties. 83, made it through. Didn't have to put on my spare. Wow! But it is definitely hot in here. I just got in the car and it's got to be 90. Wait a minute. It is deadly out here. It says 82. I bet it's 90. And the back room is just as bad. So, in a way, it's glad to be in the cooler. And you don't sweat as much with this, but you can feel it. There's got to be some improvements to it. It needs to be double layered. I think it needs to be sewed. Layered, doubled, because every time I went to take it off for break or for going in the cooler, because I don't wear it in the cooler, I noticed that I got a single layer when I pulled it back up, so I had to double it each time. And I want to make sure I'm doubling the right layer. I don't want to double the outside. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to turn the air conditioner on here. We got to because it's burning up like crazy here. It still says 82, but I doubt it's 82. Okay, next time, another one. Yeah! Okay, so we're back. A new mask test. Kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, because before this I used to wear it as pants. These are my pajamas. Rose decided to chop them up. So today, we'll be testing this one. And I've already learned the strap will not go over the ears. So we've had to make a concession, like this. So. Here we go, people, let's try it! Okay, so, having a lot of trouble here. Should point out that besides not wearing a mask when it's wet, you should have it tight. If it's not tight, you shouldn't wear it. So, the problem with this, not a problem with this, very, very loose. A couple of flaws in it, there's gotta be. And I even have a hard time taking it off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one's not coming off. I'm in trouble. Alright. With one hand does not help. Golly. Wait more. It took me a minute and a half to take this off. Rose tied this knot. Back up. Just when you thought the testing was over with. I found a new one to test. And it comes with its own bag. Ziploc and everything. We're going to try to test this one. How do I look? It fits comfortably. Ah. The real test is yet to come. Go away. We'll be right back. My fellow mask wearers, I come to you with wonderful news. You don't have to wear any masks if you're vaccinated. That's just great, isn't it? Perfect. So what do we do with all these? You remember this? The one we tested in the cooler? Oh, the one I purchased online that took a month to get. What bank should I hold up first? And my personal favorite, the pajama one. Sadly, though, we cannot show you the mask that Rose first made, the red one, because we actually have no place where we know where it is. But we did not do something that we should have done. And that was finish our analyzation of our wonderful flag. This flag, I tested in the cooler, just like this. And it lasted maybe 2 hours. To which I had to switch back to the backup. Terrible of me, isn't it? This is great. This is a wonderful design. Problem is, if you have ears like me, that's what's going to happen. Rose also had her own personal masks. I wonder who made this one. And I have no idea where this one came from. You can actually use it. But another one we did not test. Where is everybody? I can't see. The face shield is a wonderful device if you do not want to wear a mask. Except, here's the biggest problem. If you use this constantly, 8 hours a day like I did, 5 days a week, for a stretch of maybe 2 weeks, eventually you cannot see the person across from you. It gets dull and faded. And of course you go find scratches. It's a good idea, but not a good idea. Which one would I recommend? I still have to go with the surgical mask. One more time. Why? It's easy to remove. It's disposable. You don't have to make umpteen million filters for one mask. Not to mention, it fits comfortably over your ears, unlike this one. You don't have to worry about the ties, unlike this one. And you don't have to look like a bank robber. Ladies and gentlemen, children of the world, I implore you to get vaccinated. So all you have to do is this.
Well, I have to show my husband how to use this mask properly, this surgical mask. Kailangan i-stretch mo siya like this. And at the same time, kung mapapansin nyo guys, meron siyang wire dito. Kailangan, para naman hindi siya malaglag or something na, mahulog-hulog or maging uncomfortable kayo, kailangan diinan nyo yung wire dito. Para at least, yan, nakakapit siya. Just like me, dahil ang aking ilong is pango, kailangan ko siyang diinan para at least maging comfortable ako. So now, Bunch got it. See?